In a new bombshell report from Variety, 3 unnamed women have accused Sebastian Bear-McClard of sexual misconduct, all while the producer is entangled in a very public custody battle. Sebastian Bear-McClard has been in the public eye thanks to his public divorce battle with model Emily Ratajkowski. Meanwhile, these new allegations come alongside a very private fallout with the former collaborators Ben and Josh Safdie. It's Anna Lawani reporting with all the details. 2 of the women who have provided statements against Bear-McClard accuse the producer of sexual misconduct, as we mentioned earlier. In a new report from Variety, the 3rd woman came forward claiming the star exhibited troubling behavior. According to the publisher, the entertainment magazine and news outlet spoke to, quote, more than 8 dozen sources familiar with this alleged behavior. According to the first woman, the anonymous whistleblower claims that she was just 17 years old when Bear-McClard reached out to her on Instagram to invite her to his Soho loft and offered her a small role in the upcoming project Good Time. According to Variety, the woman was excited about the prospective opportunity and meeting Robert Pattinson. However, upon her first day on set, the woman stated she waited for hours only to find out she would be completely nude for her scene and surrounded by nearly a dozen cast and crew. The woman also claims her scene partner was not indeed Pattinson, but instead a man who was recently released from prison. The woman said in her statement, quote, my distress only worsened when out of nowhere an actor whispered in my ear if he could, quote, stick it in while the cameras rolled. I said no. The anonymous person also alleges that her compensation was never discussed and Bear-McClard only gave the actress cigarettes afterward. This scene did not make it into the film's final cut. Anne Henry, co-founder of Biz Parents, a child actors advocacy group, stated to Variety, quote, normally minors have to have their contracts court affirmed, and there's lots of other hoops in order to cast a minor. She went on to say, quote, this is not normal. Everything is wrong about this situation. After the production wrapped, the 17-year-old started a sexual relationship with the producer that would last more than 2 years. The legal age of consent in New York is 17 years old. Meanwhile, Ratajkowski and Bear-McClard were married shortly afterward. The second woman coming forward claims the producer began grooming her after his marriage to Ratajkowski in 2019 on the film Uncut Gems. At the time, the woman claims she was 18 years old and began chatting with Bear-McClard on Instagram. At the time, the producer claims he could elevate her career while he invited her over to his apartment with Ratajkowski present. According to the report, the unnamed woman and Bear-McClard began kissing and things escalated without any consent. The woman also claims the star tracked her movements and confronted the producer about an inappropriate message he had once sent to a 15-year-old girl on Instagram, who also had once visited on a set. And lastly, the 3rd woman, who is familiar with Bear-McClard, did not mention sexual misconduct like the others did, but did allude to, quote, troubling behavior. So far to the fact that a spokesperson for the Safdie brothers told the outlet, quote, the Alara team were made aware of Sebastian McClard's behavior in July 2022. They took immediate action and terminated him. Ratajkowski filed for divorce in September of 2022, but has not issued a public comment on this matter. For more information on this story, find us at whatstrending.com.